So as we've noticed from learning the notes, the natural notes in first position, we have some notes that are closer to each other than others. For example, from E to F is only one fret. But then to get from F to a natural G, you have to move up 2 frets from first to the third. Same thing on the A string, if you notice. From A to B is 2 frets, 1, 2, open to second. And then to C is just 1 fret. Well, when 2 notes are separated by 1 fret, they are said to be half steps away from each other. And if they're 2 frets away, well, this is called a whole step. There's a pattern that we can use to recognize these. If you look at it on paper, we'll see if we line up our notes, starting with C. C is really a point where all the natural notes want to gather around. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. The key of C major, for example, which we'll discuss later, has all natural notes, no sharps or flats. So this is really a way of looking at how our natural notes are separated. From C to D is a whole step. D to E is a whole step, 2 frets each way. E to F is a half step, so those are only 1 fret away. F to G, whole, G to A, whole, A to B, whole, then B to C is another half step. So we only have 2 half steps. So instead of trying to remember which ones are the whole steps, let's just remember which ones are the half steps. Let's use big cats eat fish. BC is a half step, EF is a half step. This is something to practice, and that's which we'll explore on each part of the neck, all the way up to the 12th fret.